I just thought I'd film a quick video. I'm going out to pick up a lawnmower in a minute. Now, as you might have seen on the Masterclass DVD, there's all different places to pick these up from. But I've just been looking at this Hayter mower here. It's currently on at £1.50 with 4 days, 5 hours to go. Basically, the item description just says that it's running a bit smoky, and he's bought it as a, well, I'll read it. Sold as spares and repair, was used last year but was a little smoky. Sold as seen, no warranties. 99p. I'm up to sensible offers. It's advertised locally. I've chatted with him. It doesn't have a drive on, but it does have a rear roller on, so obviously the drive can't fail because there's none on it. The only problem with selling these is that a lot of people don't want a rear roller mower and have to push it without a drive, you see. But actually, if you look at it, it looks pretty much, when it's cleaned up, I think this is going to clean up sort of like new, to be honest. And I don't think it's had a real lot of work. It looks really neat and tidy to me, does that. Anyway, I've had a chat with this guy and we've agreed on a price of £30, which I think is a bargain. I'm going to try and sell this for at least 100. So I'm going to go and pick this up in a minute. But just before I went out, this guy's actually got on the listing, advertised locally, so basically he could be removed. So rather than getting a bidding war with people when this ends and it goes for £50–60, I'm actually going to take a chance on this one. I'm going to go and pick this one up, and I'll get it in the garden. There's been a few videos that I've filmed like this recently, but sometimes I only get time to pick them up and not do the repairs. But I thought while I'm going out, I'll turn my camera on and we'll go and get this Hayter Sprint or Spirit. What's he written? What has he written? Spirit. Anyway, I think it's a Sprint, but we'll see. Well, maybe it is, can't see. Ah, yeah, it's correct. I always thought that was Sprint. Okay, Spirit 41 Hayter, which Hayter resell value is always really good. People see Hayter, and anybody who knows a little bit about lawnmowers, it's always desperate to get these. They've always sold for a good price. So I'm going to go pick that up. Mickey Mouse there, look. I love Mickey Mouse. If anyone has a villa in Florida that they rent out, by the way, leave me a message below. I'll go pick this Hayter lawnmower up. I'm back, as you can see. A bit noisy next door, just cutting the grass. Been really noisy with this lawnmower. Anyway, I've got it, and I'll just pull it around the side and we'll have a chat about this. And what I'm going to say about this is, I've just got it out of the car, so I've just dragged it around here. It's absolutely covered in oil, and on the description it says it's been smoking a bit. Well, it certainly looks like it has. Well, let's just see what this is here. He wakes me up in the morning. Anyway, it's covered in oil. Now I would bet that it's been tipped upside down. This doesn't look like it's been off because it had been put back on the wrong way, which is what normally happens. But it might just be a case that he's overfilled it. So, oh yeah, there looks to be loads in there. Just put this down a minute. Just cleaning this off and putting it back in. Let's see what we've got here. A bit difficult with one hand. Yeah, there's loads of oil in this. I thought that might be the case. If you can see there, it's only supposed to be at about a quarter of that. So it's been overfilled with oil, so it will smoke. If that's the case, all I might have to do is drain it out. I think what I'll do is I'll try and start it up and just see what problems he's having with it. So see if there's any petrol in here. You see, it says do not overfill, and it means do not overfill, because this is what happens if you do overfill it. It's got a tiny bit of fuel in the back. It's certainly not going to start. Yeah, primer ball's working. Listen. There's a little bit of fuel going through there. So I'll put a bit of petrol in it. Let's try this. Right, so I'm going to try this. I suspect if it starts, it really is going to smoke a lot. So I might have to take it over the road, just let it run a bit if that's the case, but of course I'll have to take some oil. But anyway, take some oil out of it, but I'll start it up. Try it anyway. Yeah. As I said, looks like it's just going to smoke a lot. My neighbour been in his garden as well at the minute. I'm going to give that a few minutes to clear. We'll maybe take it somewhere else. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to tip this over. I'm just going to tip some of this oil out of it because there's a lot in here. It's sometimes just the quickest way to do it. Not the best way of doing it, but I don't normally like tipping them over because it normally makes them smoke, but as it's smoking already, it won't really make a lot of difference. So I'll just recheck this level. Taken quite a bit out, I don't know if you can see that. It's very black as well. I'll just recheck what it's like. Still a little bit too much in it, but what I want to do is get it running for a few minutes just to warm this oil up so it comes out easier. So I'm going to try and start it up again, just leave it running just to warm this oil up. I actually think before I start this, this is going to be a really easy fix. Started up really well and it sounded like it was going to run okay, and I think once I get the oil situation sorted out and clean it up, I'm going to be able to quickly turn this one around for some good profit. Smoking a lot. I'm going to tip quite a lot more out of this. Should be warmed up just about enough to get it out. Right, let's give it another go. It's just going to be a case of leaving it running long enough to clear it all. Once it clears once, it's not been tipped over again. I've burnt everything off that's gone right through it, which it's currently doing. It should run fine, this. so as you can see, it's still smoking a lot. What I'm going to have to do is clean off around this area where all this old oil is, and I'm going to have to take it somewhere else. Obviously there's a lot of white smoke about here, and obviously it's always blowing, it's never going straight out in the air, it's always blowing back towards people's houses. But you can see the exhaust there, can't you? How hot it's getting. That's just the oil burning off. I'm still convinced that this will run okay after it's had a good 5-10 minutes just to clear everything out.